Good morning, everybody. It is time to wake up and vote everywhere in the United States of America. I say everywhere, USA. I'm Spiceda Jackson, and this is me right here. It's election day, and election day all over the United States of America. I will be running for mayor of College Park. So I'm here this morning to just let you guys know, I'm grabbing my coffee, time to wake up. So a lot of people have been saying, and what do y'all have in here? It looks like red eye. I want to say, child, the blood of Jesus is covering us. But this is a sorrel. You can't see it. Can y'all see it? Ooh, I poured it out, Jesus. But it is a beautiful red drink that I made myself from the ingredients that I got from an African store in College Park because I love small business owners and I believe in supporting small business owners. But anyway, this is Business Combos and Coffee. This cup says, pray more, worry less. I'm going to take a sip. A sip of pray more, worry less. And so the biggest thing is people have asked me, Spiceda, why are you running? What is your platform? The why is I am triple vested in College Park, and I find it very critical for us to have leadership that is pushing for us to move forward and leadership that we all want. Leadership that cares for our city in a way that, we see a vision together. This is a critical election for College Park. This is a critical election for most local cities all over America. East Point is having their elections, and I'm going to shout out to someone that I would love to endorse, Dr. Latanya Martin Rogers, who's running for a council seat in East Point. And, we have College Park here where I am running for mayor, and we have two council seats that are up, Ward 1 and Ward 3. My name is second on the ballot. I'm running against the incumbent and three other candidates. And what makes me different from these three candidates that all four candidates here, I live in Park, which we're all required to live in College Park. I am the only entrepreneur on the ballot with a business, a brick and mortar business here in College Park on Virginia Avenue. I am also the mom of a 6 and an 8-year-old. And so I am pushing to make College Park better, not just for us, but for our future generations. College Park is a unique and special city in that we are located here and we are the home of the world's busiest airport, which is ATL. And in College Park, we have a multitude of land that's unencumbered that can be developed for the benefit of our entire city. So I'm talking to College Park right now. And if you live in Ward 4 of College Park, I want to speak specifically to you because as I've had the pleasure of speaking to people in Ward 4 of College Park, and Ward 4 sometimes feel left out. And I am 8 years, I think now, in College Park. Yeah, 6 or 8 years in College Park. And with that, I have grown to see and recognize the beauty of Ward 4. Ward 4, unfortunately, does not have restaurants. We have a few restaurants. Shout out to our restaurants that actually are here in College Park. Shout out to all of you that are in Ward 4. But Ward 4 does not have a lot of eateries. They have one shopping plaza. They have one big shopping plaza, let me say that. There's one or two more small shopping plazas. But Ward 4 is full of homes that have a beauty that can be matched to no other. But Ward 4 also has a lot of land that can stand to be developed. And a lot of residents I know in Ward 4 don't feel heard. We have a lot of our older residents that live in Ward 4. And I know that as a city, we are pushing, and I want you guys to see this referendum that is on the ballot for us to vote on. Show it, right? This referendum here says, shall the act be approved, which provides a homestead exemption from the City of College Park ad valorem taxes for municipal purposes for the full amount of the assessed value of the homestead for residents of that city who are disabled, who are 65 years of age or older, and whose income, together with the income of the spouse who also occupies and resides at the homestead, does not exceed the maximum amount which may be received by an individual and an individual spouse at full retirement age under the Federal Social Security Act for the immediately preceding year. The maximum amount which may be received by the individual and an individual spouse at full retirement age under the Federal Social Security Act for the immediately preceding year. So what it's saying is that for our seniors and our disabled people who qualify based on income, that they will not be required to pay the City of College Park home property taxes. And so this is to ask if we can have an exemption from this tax. Not we, because I'm not 65 and older, but if those people who qualify under this referendum that you see, if they can have a homestead exemption, meaning they don't have to pay property tax. That would be a benefit of those who live in College Park that are retired or disabled. So this will be on the ballot. And so it is important to know what is going to be on the ballot so that when you go in to vote, you don't have to deliberate, right? And if you have to deliberate, that's okay. But so that you don't have to deliberate. That is the other thing that's on the ballot. And I'm going to cover my face up for a second because I want you guys to see this message that I want to put out to College Park. No matter what they say, yes, we can. And that's a message from me, your future next mayor, if you vote for me, when you vote for me, let me say that. So let me pick up the pace here because I want this message to go for everyone who has been counted out. College Park historically has had only 1,600 of our 8,600 registered voters actually show up and vote. And so I say, yes, we can show up College Park in numbers and choose our mayor. Why should we make sure that we're choosing a mayor that is looking out for our best interests, not just the interests of one ward, but that 1, 2, 3, and 4 wards, not just the interests of homeowners, but the interests of those that are renters. College Park is a 70% renter occupied city, which means that 70% of our residents are renting, 30% of us own our homes. So the homestead exemption that I just brought up, it benefits our seniors that own their homes, which I think is so vitally important. Because as we age, our income, when we retire, our income doesn't fluctuate a lot. Unless we're an entrepreneur, our income is our income. I do want to make sure that our seniors that are in our homes aren't beholden to increase property taxes, that they can be exempt from property taxes once their income is fixed on Social Security. And so this is very important that you guys vote yes for the referendum. If you don't agree with it, then I'm sorry. But we always are looking for things to help those that need help, right? And so that we can maximize our quality of life here in College Park, here all over the United States, but starting with our city. I am a resident of College Park. Therefore, I am running for mayor of College Park. And I believe that we should have 4 wards. I am Spiceda Jackson. I want to make sure that you guys know how vital it is for you to vote Super Tuesday all over the United States, y'all. And so, what's my platform? My platform is all about College Park #1, moving all 4 wards forward. That is what I hear is a touching point for us in our city, but not just moving forward in any old way. We want economic development that is land that is developed to the benefit of our residents in all four wards. We want to make sure that our quality of life is better, that in our rented communities, that we can hold our property owners accountable so that they have the best living spaces to live in, and that we don't have a code enforcement that is just there to slap people on the wrist and slap people with fines. But we want to make sure that code enforcement is looking after our apartment communities, making sure that we have codes in place that ensure that we have a good quality of life. I want to make sure that we are moving our cities forward. I want to make sure that this land that we have, including the Six West project, but not excluding the other land in College Park, I want to make sure that that land is developed in a way that it appreciates our quality of life and elevates our equity in our homes, and make this a place where we can all afford to live and we can live comfortably. So join me on the ballot. Check Spiceda Jackson. I'll be the second person on the ballot. Check Spiceda Jackson for mayor so that we can move our city forward, so that our residents can have the benefits that we deserve, so that you can ensure that you have a mayor that is invested in the future of College Park. I love you guys, and I'll see you today.